Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to part 1, Yu-Gi-Oh! Beginners of Beginners in 2023. So, first of all, I'm gonna give maybe 1 minute description if this video is for you or not, okay? My video is long and detailed, and if you're here to do a crash course of how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! This is not the right video for you. There's plenty of videos that you can go watch that's quick. I know like short videos are really popular, but my videos are like long play, okay? So if you're not here for a long journey, don't watch this video. Just turn it off. But for the 1 or 2 of you that's still interesting in my video, in the description I'm putting another video on top of this video if you want to see more detail of how I got here of this video. Because this video we're gonna start when I was 32 years old in 2003, okay? So 2003, I know a lot of people like already got families and cars and all that shit, but 33, and that's when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean 32 years old in 2003, okay? So you're here for that. Hope you enjoy. And if my video is too slow, or if you want something, if you want to know something, just put it in the comment, you know? I can always let you know what I mean. Like if you don't want to know something ahead of my video or any kind of questions, just put on the comment, and then I will go down there and respond. I respond to all comments except for the bad ones. I just leave them alone, you know what I mean, because I try to keep everything positive. So anyway, a little backstory, always, you know, little story. So I was 32 years old, 2003. Well, we're gonna go 2002 first. That's when I met my wife, Teresa Mace, okay? I met her, I lost my vision in 1999, and she was working at the eye doctor, and in 2004, that's where I met her. And so, you know, I always been single all my life, and she likes to go shopping, you know, like buy food, right? But she likes to go through all the aisles. When I buy stuff, you know, like regular single guy to me, is sometimes I just go to 7-Eleven and get like spaghetti and, you know, the sauce, and that's it, or noodles or ramen, whatever. So she goes through all these aisles, and I wasn't used to that. So this is a year after I met her. I met her in 2002. In 2003, we'd go to grocery and everything, and buy all these food. But in the meantime, in 2003, I was living in this warehouse because I was living by myself. So I rented, you know, I couldn't afford it because I was on this disability, you know. So I was just living off like, you know, whatever they gave me, 600 or whatever. And so I was living in a warehouse because it was the cheapest I can buy. So anyway, I didn't let you know, I was living in Fullerton, California, which is in Orange County, which is right next to LA County. Be like, if you look, Texas would be a good example, like Fort Worth, right? Fort Worth, Texas, Fort Worth, Dallas. So you got Tarrant County and then Dallas County, right? So just think of Los Angeles, California County, and then Orange County. So I was in Orange County right there in Fullerton, city of Fullerton. And I was living in the warehouse, so, you know, in the warehouse you just kick back and just watching TV. Remember, I didn't have cable or anything. It's just like a regular, the rabbit ear antenna like this. Yeah, like this. Back in the day we have, you know, It's like my radio here, you know? A boombox here, see? So you turn this on. You got this little antenna. You see right here, alright? Like that. So if you want to listen to radio, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I was watching, it was on, I think, WB. It was channel 5 or something. And it just had those little, you know, 4x3 TV we're watching. And it was around 3 o'clock where, you know, the kids were coming out of school and everything. So they were showing cartoons, you know, in the afternoon. And Yu-Gi-Oh happened to be one of them on. So I was watching that and I was like, wow, this is cool, you know, like card game with monsters and it was cool, you know. So think of me, you know. So don't think of my age, you know. I'm always like a kid, you know what I mean? So anyway, get a little break, hold on. I have to make videos in like little segments because sometimes if I make it long and the fucking battery runs out and shit, my thing just gets corrupted. And I hate doing videos twice because I like to just do raw, you know, one cut. So anyway, getting back to my wife, you know, we go shopping and I don't like to go through all the aisles, you know. So then I would hang out the magazine rack. Yes, magazine, just like, you know, the Game Informer and everything. So then I was looking through the magazine and there was this this book. It's called Beckett, and it was like pretty thick. Let me show you something. Yeah, like unlike like this is the latest Game Informer. It's kind of thin, but the paper is like pretty. I don't know what, maybe like a 800 weight or something like that. Like the standard printer that you get 500 is I think like a 20 weight. This is probably like this page is probably like almost a cardboard, but not a cardboard. Maybe a 25 weight or something, 20, I don't know. You know, it's pretty thin because, you know, I mean, nobody really reads compared to my skateboarding magazine, Thrashers. See, it's way thicker. You look here, see the difference there. Like more advertising for skateboarding than video game. Yeah, is that crazy? It was opposite before. Skateboarding was nothing before. But anyway, yeah. So, but the difference is the Beckett. They had it was like shiny and it had it was pressed, like it was really like hard cardboard and it's got like indented, like if you press down. So it looks like this if you go here. Okay, so if you go to Google, it's called so it's gonna be 2003 Beckett. It's 2K magazine. Okay, Beckett magazine 2003. I don't know if it had the Exodia on the cover. Oh, baseball. Oh, I forgot. Yu-Gi-Oh! Beckett. Yu-Gi-Oh! 2002. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't. It's not just Yu-Gi-Oh! It had like One Piece. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, see, it looks like that, right? I think they had different ones. See down here? Yeah, let's look at the image. Okay, here we go. So you got this one. Here. Let me see if I remember. See if I remember the one that's I think it was this one, or no, this one. It's one of these. I forgot what was on the cover. It might have been this one. See how it's like indented, you can see? Might be that one. I don't know. Anyway, look how much they are. 25. It's not bad. 25. Anyway, these magazines were like $10. Okay. All right. So I would hang out the game rack. You know, not the game rack, the magazine rack, and I would flip through those. And they were like $10. So this is 2003. So there's, you know, there's no YouTube, none of that shit back in the day. You know what I mean? So that was the only source I had. There's no no fucking influencer, none of that shit. I chose that because I liked it. I was flipping through a magazine, so I bought the magazine for $10. And then one day I was you know, usually watching my Yu-Gi-Oh and all that shit in the White House. It was on a Friday, and I was like, oh. So at 3:30, the Yu-Gi-Oh show was on. It was off. I was done. I think it was like Pokemon or something came after. So I got one of those magazines, and it had a poster, you know, big poster like this. You know, like this. You know, like a poster that folds out. You know, bigger. Right? And then when you flipped it over, believe it or not, it had a address of all the Yu-Gi-Oh store in the United States. So remember, this is only, you can only print so many stores in the back of these posters, right? They have like from Alabama to, you know, whatever. Of course, they're not gonna have all of them, only the big city, and I happen to be living in one of them. And 3J's. So I lived in Fullerton, which is up here, and the next town, next city was Anaheim, which is down here. And that's where his store was, in Anaheim. So I was like, oh shit, 3J's. You know, remember we had no fucking iPhone, okay? Look at the map. They have the address printed behind the poster with the phone number. And you actually have to call, have a house phone, okay? You call. So I call, and I think his dad picked it up, John Shelton. DJs! I can still hear, 19 years later, I can still hear, rest in peace. You know, his father finally passed away. Not finally, but he passed away. He was on dialysis just like me, you know, but I guess he just wasn't having it, just like my mom. She was on dialysis, and she's like, Lo, fuck it, I'm done. She went like this, took a drink, lay down, she died, 2000, 23 years ago. So yeah, I can still hear his dad, 3 days. 3 days. Oh yes, can you tell me where you guys located? Yeah, we're located right down here on what was that? Ball and what's that street? Fuck. I think it was Brookhurst. Is it Brookhurst? Brookhurst. Anyway. It was on Brookhurst. But yeah, we were here at Brookhurst and Ball. You come by here, there's next to like Winchell's Donut. You ever seen those little smoke shops on the corner? You're like ultimate smoke shop, and it's only like maybe as big as my room. Yeah, seriously. Watch. It's about this big. Yeah. Yeah, that store's about as big as my room, maybe a little bit bigger. No, it is. Yeah, it's about this big. Seriously. So I'm like, oh, cool. And then I was like, and he's like, oh yeah, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday at 5 o'clock. Saturday at 1. I think Sunday at 1. Maybe they close on Sunday. I don't know. Anyway. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, man. I can drive still back then. It's not that far anyway. Then, because after a while, after that, I started riding my bicycle down there. It's probably maybe 6 miles, something like that, down there. So I get down there. It was a Friday. So since the store was so small, they had all the tables outside. You know, a big table with tables of 4 players on each table. He probably had maybe 24 players, something like that. Maybe 3 rows. So 3 rows is what? 4 times 3 is 12. I think 3 by 2. So 4 times 6, right? So 4 times 3, that's 12. And another 3 is 12, 24. Yeah, 24 players. So I get there. I'm all shy, right? Like, you're walking through this parking lot and it's like all these kids, you know, mostly kids, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Sitting in the, you know, sitting down. And so just right there, us, you know, those kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Outside. Remember, outside. So it's kind of cool down, right? It's 5 o'clock. But remember, Saturday is at 1 o'clock. So you got the heat. So sometimes your cards are like this. They topple up. Let me show you. Here's my deck. Yeah, just get these $2 decks and just draw your own pictures on it. You know what I mean? You know, YugiohWithLo, baby. So you get you know, in the daytime when you play, so your cards, it's supposed to be flat, but they get like this. When you're playing out in the sun, it does that. You can actually look under. It was a spell trap, a monster. So anyway, I get there. I'm all shy, you know, I didn't know what the fuck's going on. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just seen the show that you can normally summon Dark Magician without tributing 2 monsters. Because it's a level 7. You know, the show, they just brought it out. And that Kaibuk is bringing fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon out. It's like, boom, oh, that sounds cool, right? It's 3,000 attack. The thing I never got was, you get 2,500. And Title's got the 3,000, I guess because he's richer, you know. But Yugi had his grandpa, right? See, and his grandpa had a card store, right? So I guess Dark Magician. I don't know why 25 to 3,000. To me, it seems like unfair, right? So I get there. More like trying to be all like cognito, you know, like. Try not to pay attention to myself, you know. You know, if you look at, if you just like close your eyes and think like, you know, 32-year-old guy, right? 32-year-old man, right? But not look at my face, right? You think like, oh, some guy 32 years old, shit. You know what I mean? He's like 1/3 through life already. What the fuck's he doing starting to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? That's what's awesome about it. It makes you like, makes your life so calm, so peaceful. You know, you're enjoying life. I don't want to use that cliche. It makes me feel like a kid again. No, you know what I mean? Like it's a totally different thing. When you find something you love, and life is so calm, you know. So I get there, and then so then I snuck around. They have a little spot, you know, a little space between the tables. It's probably like from here to here, like 3 feet. And there's a store, and you go in. Remember, it's only this big, so you go in like this. So there's a back room a little bit, and then right here is a display table. Okay. You know, between the thing, and he probably had only like two display case. Okay, only 2. I remember one of the show with Bandit Keith. He brought out the Balrog 1600 attack machine, and then he brought out Mechanical Chaser. I remember seeing that shit. That was, you know what I mean, that was later, like I was at Terry's house in the morning. I watched, it was they had a Saturday morning cartoon with Yu-Gi-Oh, and I remember exactly that show. I'm in Los Angeles County because I was in Long Beach, LBC, you know, Snoop Dogg. She had an apartment up there or something. We come back in the morning, I was watching, and it's like, Mechanical Chaser. And I was like, I remember there was a Mechanical Chaser on the display case at 3G when the first time I went there. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So that day I was there, so I was like, and then there was this guy named Max, this little red-headed guy, right? Red-headed dude. So he was riding a cruiser, a skateboard, right? So I was like, oh, because I skateboard. So I'm like, oh, cool, I can relate to this guy, right? Because he's a skateboarder. But then he just used the skateboard just to cruise around, you know? Just like typical, you know? He's not like into skateboarding, he was just using it as a transportation. So then I was like, oh man, you know, what's cars? And he's like, yeah, get this one, get that one, get it. I think I had like $500 that day. I was like, yeah. So I got me like a Snatch Steel. I think that was like $80. Like all these expensive cards, you know? Snatch Steel, Change of Heart, shit like that. You know, all the from Blue Eyes White Dragon set. But then there was that Mechanical Chaser. Oh, there was a Needleworm too. Okay, let's look at the card. Alright, so there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Needleworm. Back then they were called tournament packs. Okay? Packs. We're gonna look at the list, right? I think that was a pack. I think that was pack 2, right? Let's see. We'll find out what it is. Needleworm. Oh, pack 3. Was it a secret pack 3? Okay, let me see. Yeah. So pack 3. Yeah. So 499. Okay. Anyway, so see TP3 number 1. So if you go back at the list, is there a list? Price list. List. There you go. So it is Needleworm TP3 number 1. No. Is it extra rare? I thought it was. No, it's a secret rare. No, this is the thing. I wanted the list of the. Set card list. Let me see, they have a list. There we go. Yeah, so you have Needleworm, Tournament Pack 3. Yeah, so they only have 20 cards. Okay, let's go back. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's the one with the picture? This one? Yeah. Anyway, I seen that picture. It was $140. This is this is 2003, okay? So that was it was $140. And then I was like, fuck, how am I gonna get it? So I had a bunch of PlayStation 2 stuff. I was playing video game too, but I wasn't really playing that much, so I wanted to get the this card right here. Okay. So this card right here. Yeah, I want to get this card, okay? It was $140. So I sold all my PlayStation 2 games and console and everything to GameStop to get this card. But then that was later, because that night I had $500. So when I started to playing, they had this set called Labyrinth of Nightmare. This one. Okay. That one has, so back then they had two secrets. Number 1 and number 104. There's 104 cards, different cards. But for sure, I thought back in the day, at like Yu-Gi-Oh shops, would have I think they get the 36 packs, while like Walmart and all that shit gets 24 pack. So those ones, they get the see. So you get 2 secret, 10 ultra, 10 super, 17 rare, 66 commons. So that night I ended up buying a box of these. Box of Labyrinth Nightmare. It was $90 back then. So you get the Gemini Elf, which is the first one, and you get either that one or you get the Magical Cylinder trap card right here. You either get this one, okay, secret, or you get this one, secret. So I didn't know shit about this, right? So I ended up getting the Gemini Elf. Okay, I got this one, secret rare. So if you look here, there's a list. So here's how many Gemini Elf there is now. Okay. Okay. So back then they only had these are all the different ones, but they still have the Gemini Elf, Labyrinth Nightmare. It's a little bit Labyrinth. Oh, Nightmare. Gemini Elf. Okay. Yeah, so you look here, some people selling it. See, yeah, $91 right now. If you want to buy it. Anyway. So I think that's all the pictures we're gonna see, right? There we go, let me see. That one, we've seen that one, and we've seen the Needleworm. Needleworm was later. Almost forgot to show you Mechanical Chase, my favorite. Mechanical Chase, I don't think anyone's selling the other one. Oh, right here, $700. Yeah, here we go. $700 for this bad boy. As of right now, 2023. If you notice, the AD, the attack and defense, it's a level 4. Level 4 and lower, you can bring it down right away without no tribute. Level 6, 5 and 6, you need 1 tribute. That means you need to sacrifice on your monster on the road, on the field, and then level 7 and up, you need 2 tributes. So anyway, that one's no tribute. And the reason is this one is tournament pack number 1. Is a lot of the cards only attack at 1800 max without no side effects. They're like Legend, the Mystical Lamp Beast, whatever magical lamp, 7 color fish and all that, they all 1800. But this bad boy, that 50 more. Yeah. Okay. And if you don't believe me, it's my favorite. Look at my box. Where's my box? My Yu-Gi-Oh box. Where I put my Yu-Gi-Oh box? See the bad boy? See the bad boy? Danger. See the bad boy? Can't really see. Let me put it on this side. Here you go. Yeah, that's my favorite. Mechanical cheeser. There you go. So that one, buy now, baby. I seen some went up even like $1,500. Oh, I didn't show you the thing. Look at that. Heavily played. That means it's like the card is so worn down. Yep, heavily played. Be careful. You gotta. Yeah, $700. That's heavily played. And you want to see mint? Okay. Likely play is even cheaper. Huh. That means like the corner might be scratched or something. Heavily, moderate. Near mint. 1,300. And it's not even free shipping. What an asshole. Still gonna charge you 99 cents. 1,300 near mint. Likely play even more. More likely play. Moderately play even more. Moderately play 1,600. Lightly play 1,850. Yeah, so Friday night, so I got a bunch of cards, and I got a box of Labyrinth Nightmare. I think it was $90. I'm pretty sure it was a 36 pack. Yeah, because they had the 24 packs for, I think Unlimited is 24 pack, but I think first edition is 36 pack. I don't know. I remember it was 2 different boxes. So I got one of those. I think the 36 pack was like $120. I think the 24 pack was $90. Yeah, I know. Don't even worry about inflation and all that shit, okay? So I just remember getting a Change of Heart and a Snatch Steel. And those two were like over $150, and then another box with $90. That was only 2 cards in the box. So I met that guy Max, and he was telling me about. He's probably like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. He's telling me about all this shit, about how to play. So I felt like I owed him like a favor, for introducing me you know, like helping me go through the store and meeting the owner and all that shit. So I went home and they said that the tournament was tomorrow. Sorry, it was at 1 o'clock. So I guess I got me a starter deck. They were called starter deck back then. Now they call structure deck, but it was starter deck back then. I don't know. I got something so I can play. You know, I wanted to play. And so I was all happy. I couldn't sleep. I was all like so psyched. You know, like I'm gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh tomorrow. So I went home. I opened the packs up. Just looking at all the cards, and I put a Gemini Elf. I didn't know nothing about secret rare. I don't even know anything about rarity or, you know what I mean? I don't know shit. I don't know about no ultra, super, rare, common, all that shit. I don't know nothing about it. So then I went there, and then Max was there. And he goes, "Oh, did you get a Gemini Elf?" I said, "Yeah, I did." He goes, "Oh man, you think I could have it?" I was like, he goes, "Oh, I'll give you some good cards." Like I said, I don't know shit. So he gave me like some goblin attack and shit like that. You know, 2300, and then goes to defense. He goes, "Oh look, it's got 2300. Gemini Elf. Oh, Gemini Elf was 1900. Remember, everything was 1800, and then the Mechanical Chaser was 1850, and now the Gemini Elf is 1900. See how they keep increasing the power of the cards? So if you think they increase it now, no. Like I don't know like if they're common, the effect monsters, I don't know shit. So to me, I'm the type of person, I feel like he helped me out, you know? And he deserved something, right? And he wanted that card. So I gave it to him. Then he put it in his deck, and of course he lost. You know what I mean? You know, he's just a kid, so he just wanted to get an edge on the game. But you can only go so far, like scamming people, and he didn't really scam me. I didn't have to give it to him. But you know what I mean, like just only play the game for like competition, you know. You're not gonna go long. I've seen that, and you know, like especially like in skateboarding, you know, skateboarding. And yeah, a lot of people quit skateboarding because they do it for wrong reasons. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh. A lot of people quit Yu-Gi-Oh. They do it for wrong reason. But like, yeah, I mean, not everyone. I mean, you know what I said. When I talk about thing in general, I'm talking like 60 to 70%. You know, the other 30, yeah, they can have like accidentally went out and got some girl pregnant. Now you're fucked. You know what I mean? Like that is me. When I was 21 years old, believe it or not, I used to be good at skateboarding. See? All you know, some shit. See? I don't know, 10 stairs. That was in a Thrasher magazine. Yeah, it was in the that was a sequence in yeah, it was in a sequence in Thrasher magazine, believe it or not. You know? Yeah, so I gave it to him. I met some, you know, some people, a lot of players. And so yeah, that was and like I said, later on I sold my all my PlayStation 2 and all my games, like Final Fantasy 9, you know, the one with the thick with the 9 disc and all that shit. I think, I don't know, just a bunch of games, PlayStation 2, and I got $140 for it. And the Needle Worm was $140. The Mechanical Chaser, I can tell you, was $199. So the Needle Worm $140. So the Mechanical Chaser $200. Good thing about 3Js, they don't charge you tax, you know. Like just straight up no tax. Everything is always like solid number. $1, $2, $5, you know. And anyway, after I was playing on Saturday, Joe came up to me and said, "Hey, did you pull anything good?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You know, there's a Gemini Elf and a magical cylinder, which is a secret rare. You get only one per box, not two. So you can buy 3 boxes and pull only the magical cylinder. You know what I mean? Or you can pull all Gemini Elf, that's what everybody wants, the Gemini Elf." So I said, "Yeah." I said, "I gave it to Max." He said, "What?" It's like, "Yeah." Oh, that. He's like, "Man," you know what I mean? Like his face was like, he hates it when new players come and then don't know anything, like myself, and someone rips him off, you know. That's the reason why his store, he does what he does. Like 3Js, right? 3Js is like they used to have these people that come and play, good people. They just come and win, take the prizes, and they leave, and leave all the locals with nothing. You know what I mean? So for a while, and then after a while, he's like, if you don't buy anything here, you can't play. You know what I mean? Like, you probably thinking, "Oh, that's stupid." Yeah, you think about it. How do you just like you own let's say you own a fishing pond, and everybody comes and fish all the water. I mean, the fish out of your pond, and the locals like got nothing. You know. I mean, that's what they're doing right now with those big old commercial, you know, fishing boats and shit. You know, all the regular with the rods and shit don't get nothing. But anyway, he's like, "Oh man, people suck," he says. But he doesn't cuss. He never cuss anything. He wants to, but he doesn't. He just, "Oh, people suck, man." So just be careful, cause I was like, for me it was fine. Like I said, I felt like he helped me out, you know. You know what I mean? Like he helped me out with the game and explaining everything and took his time and everything. So even now, like if I have like good cards and somebody wants it, and I know they're cool and shit like that. Because what happens is I would give like Hector, right? I give to Hector or Eduardo, and they would get like all these cards that they don't want, and I love the commons and shit anyway, right? So they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you want this? Yeah, cool. Let's save it." You know what I mean? Like all the thing. So yeah, so my PlayStation got the needleworm, and you know what the person, and then oh yeah, I got an Exile Force too. I remember I had an Exile Force. Someone stole it from me. Yeah. So what happened was after that I was putting my name on the back of the card. So I bought the needleworm, $40. The first thing I did was put my name on the back of it. You're probably thinking, "Oh man, it's ruined." Yeah, but at least if someone steals it, I can like prove it's mine, you know. I did that to the Jinzo too. So later on, what set is that with Jinzo? What set is that? Yeah, later on I did that with Jinzo too. This I never got to this day. When I get like a stimulus check or something, I don't know, something big, I'm gonna buy one just to have it. I'm buying the near mint though. I'm not gonna buy no damaged one. Probably just keep it. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Jinzo Secret. Alright, secret. Okay, so Pharaoh Servant. No? Is it Pharaoh Servant? Can't be Pharaoh Servant. Battle Pack. I think we gotta look in the search here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Jinzo Secret Rare. Is it Pharaoh Servant? Pharaoh Servant. Let's look at a Pharaoh Servant pack. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pharaoh Servant card list. Is that the card list? Servant box. There we go. Let's see. No. Is it Pharaoh Servant? What year did that come out? I gotta find a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fandom. Okay, Pharaoh Servant. When did it come out? Oh wow, it came out before Labyrinth? I didn't know that. Two 2002. So yeah, we got Jinzo. That's what he looks like. Jinzo. Wow, it's crazy. It's not that much. You'd think it'd be more, right? Jinzo. Why put John? Aye, damn it. Jinzo. Oh, okay. These are like, what, if you look at the fucking... Never mind. Grade 10. $5,000. This reminds me like Pokemon fucking game. $1,000. That's 2020. What? 275 for 2020? What version is this one? This is OPTP. It's OPTP. It's OPTP 180 75. It's not the is that the pack? The tournament pack? So OTP. What is OTP? It's Ferrani Servant. What's OTP? I want to see the box. Yu-Gi-Oh! OTP. How about Yu-Gi-Oh! OTP. Trials of Pharaoh Kingdom promotion card. Is that what it is? Where's the pack? That's a promotion card. What's Child of Pharaoh? Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see what it looks like. Child of Pharaoh. So it looks like that's the Minching Force. Anyway. So anyway, I ended up buying the Jinzo was $25, and then I put my name on the bottom of it, and up till today, Joe still thinks that because I sold it back to him, I needed money. So he said he still has that card somewhere in his store. His store was he moved his store 3 times within you know, over 20 years that they've been there. And I actually sold my mechanical mechanical chaser, not the secret one, but the other one, the super, and my needleworm too, the super, ended up selling to him, and then he ended up giving it to me, back to me. He found them, got my name on it, and then when I moved here, I gave all my cards away to Eduardo. So I ended up giving all my cards away or selling it or whatever for like 3 times. I think the first time I sold it at Frankenson's. It's just like an indoor swap meet, but they have all collectible stores only. You know, all like Disney toys, and everyone goes there for mostly for Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I got $300 for all my shit. And then the second time I sold my PSP1, PlayStation PSP handheld one to this kid, $35 with Attack Force 4 and 5 and other shit too, because he looked up Yu-Gi-Oh! And my shit came up, and he came by, and I wasn't playing, and I had my Yu-Gi-Oh! In my carport, so I gave it to him, and you could see like tear of joy coming out of his face. But he's like probably 14 years old, and his dad brought him, and I pushed the thing out on my skateboard, pushed it all the way out there to him. I'm like, here, you can. I pushed, like, I don't have no money to buy it. He's like, nah, man, I give it to you, you know. I said, pass the game on, you know what I mean? I wasn't playing it. And then I started again, and then before I left here, I gave it all to Eduardo. You can see it in the video here on this channel. It's just last video, Yu-Gi-Oh! Something like that. But now, 4th time, I'm starting again. I like to make this video, you know, to because this game in 2023, if you want to play it, you know, very complicated. I mean, they got like other games like Speed Duel and shit, which is just like a watered down. It's like half the game. Not even half the game, like one. Speed Duel is probably like 10% of the game. Not even half, like 10%. Then you got dual links, and you got dual, on Steam and shit like that. Which I just barely like knew about it, and I downloaded it. It was free. Because nothing is free, you know what I mean? They're gonna want you to buy those fucking digital packs, but I'm not gonna fall for that shit. And I remember I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! The last one I had was in my video, where I had for the Switch. Anyway, so this is just a little introduction about myself, how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! At 32 years old. But if you want to watch me, a video before me, up to where I'm at 32 years old, or maybe up to like 20, actually 20, like 22, I think 21. I'll link that video in the description, and I'll put the video in the comment too if you want to watch it. If you want, watch more of my shit. Yeah, that's pretty much. And now, like whatever 19 years I look back, I don't regret. It's nice to have nice things, but having great friends and families is way better, when you're nice to people, eventually you're gonna get you're gonna have nice people hanging out with you and everything. And the way I think about it, if you watch the show when he was going to the Pegasus Island, and then what's his name, the fucking Insector guy, he threw his Exodia in the ocean when they were coming in the boat, in the ship, and then Joey jumped over. he risked his whole life to get Yu-Gi-Oh's card. And then as they were doing trials through the Pegasus, and then Yugi gave Joey a card. I forgot what card he gave him, but he gave him a card. Did he give him the Black Eyes Dragon or something? Anyway, so then he's like the second world championship. Because Yugi took down Pegasus. So Yugi was number 1. And Joey's number 2. I don't know what happened to Kaiba. He still got the 3 blue eyes though. Speaking of 3 blue eyes, they're coming out of a briefcase with the 3 blue eyes. So I went to check it out on Konami. So you have to pre-order it and there's no refund. Once you pre-order it, they take your money right there. No refund. It's coming out next month. $400 plus tax for that briefcase with 3 cards in it. Which, yeah, if you're looking like, if you want to keep it for like 20 years, yeah, you'll get your money back. But I never looked at anything past, like my daily thing. Not saying like take things for granted, but I never really looked at like, oh, if I keep this, how much value it's gonna be. Whether it's whatever. Like, I buy it, if I have the money, I buy it, and then I just keep it like that. Like the mechanical chaser, I just want it because I had $140, man. I wanted the mechanical. That was way before I saw the show, when the mechanical chaser came out. I saw the needleworm first, and I just thought the needleworm looked cool. Got the pointy horn, and I didn't really look at the card as in value-wise, like for playing. I look more like the graphics, That's why I love to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Still, because I love all the graphics on it. I like to draw them and everything. But yeah. So if you want to know more about me, go watch the part 1 in the description and in the comment. And then this is just an introduction how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah. No iPhones, no internet, no, nothing. Only way I got the thing was I got lucky. I bought the magazine and they had the address in the back of the poster, and it had Joe's 3J's store, and ever since I went there I was hooked. Alright, we made it this far. Thanks for watching. And part 2, we're just going to get into the basics, you know, like how the games lay out. You know what I mean? You got monsters and spells and traps, you know, your deck, extra deck, graveyard, banish pile, few spells. And I think I might do like maybe show you how what you know you should have in your for playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, maybe somebody, but maybe I'll do a thing first where like what essential, you know, like what I would have for my you know, to put in the Yu-Gi-Oh box to go play the tournament. Alright, thanks for watching, man. See you guys next time, alright? Always have fun. Always keep on rolling, running water, don't go stale, okay? You know, see me have fun? Always. You see me quit already 3 times. So it's the 4th time starting again. Once you play Yu-Gi-Oh, man, you can't leave. You're just too addicted. And I'll be keeping it underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy. Hopefully see you in part 2, but if not, thank you for watching part 1. Always.